The singing came to an end. The master engaged in conversation with the devotees. Master. God alone is the master. And again, he is the servant. This attitude indicates perfect knowledge. At first one discriminates. Not this, and feels that God alone is real and all else is illusory. Afterwards, the same person finds that it is God himself who has become all this. The universe, Maya, and the living beings. First negation and then affirmation. This is the view held by the Puranas. A bilva fruit, for instance, includes flesh, seeds, and shell. You get the flesh by discarding the shell and seeds. But if you want to know the weight of the fruit, you cannot find it if you discard the shell and seeds. Just so, one should attain Satchidananda by negating the universe and its living beings. But after the attainment of Satchidananda, one finds that Satchidananda itself has become the universe and the living beings. It is of one substance that the flesh and the shell and the seeds are made, just like butter and buttermilk. It may be asked, how has Satchidananda become so hard? This earth does indeed feel very hard to the touch. The answer is that blood and semen are thin liquids, and yet out of them comes such a big creature as man. Everything is possible for God. First of all, reach the indivisible Satchidananda. And then, coming down, look at the universe. You will then find that everything is its manifestation. It is God alone who has become everything. The world by no means exists apart from him. All elements finally merge in Akasha. Again, at the time of creation, Akash evolves into Mahat, and Mahat into Ahamkara. In this way, the whole world system is evolved. It is the process of involution and evolution. A devotee of God accepts everything. He accepts the universe and its created beings, as well as the indivisible Satchidananda. But the yogi's path is different. He does not come back after reaching the Paramatman, the Supreme Soul. He becomes united with it. The partial knower limits God to one object only. He thinks that God cannot exist in anything beyond that. There are 3 classes of devotees. The lowest one says, God is up there. That is, he points to heaven. The mediocre devotee says that God dwells in the heart as the inner controller. But the highest devotee says, God alone has become everything. All that we perceive is so many forms of God. Narendra used to make fun of me and say, yes, God has become all. Then a pot is God, a cup is God. Laughter. All doubts disappear when one sees God. It is one thing to hear of God, but quite a different thing to see Him. A man cannot have 100% conviction through mere hearing. But if he beholds God face to face, then he is wholly convinced. Formal worship drops away after the vision of God. It was thus that my worship in the temple came to an end. I used to worship the deity in the Kali temple. It was suddenly revealed to me that everything is pure spirit. The utensils of worship, the altar, the door frame, all pure spirit. Men, animals, and other living beings, all pure spirit. Then, like a madman, I began to shower flowers in all directions. Whatever I saw, I worshipped. One day, while worshipping Shiva, I was about to offer a bay leaf on the head of the image, when it was revealed to me that this Virat, this universe itself is Shiva. After that, my worship of Shiva through the image came to an end. Another day, I had been plucking flowers when it was revealed to me that the flowering plants were so many bouquets.